This week's episode of The Insiders is brought to you by the letter S, the number 18, and the colour purple. As editor of Xbox Live, my life is a never-ending series of split-second decisions. Not! Hot! Now I've hired an intern to do all the hard work for me, I can concentrate on the important things in life, like previewing Disney's blockbuster racer, Split Second. Right, now which one should I wear to the Ambassador's Ball tonight? When Disney announced that it was getting serious about gaming, few people anticipated this would result in one of the most proficient arcade racers of this generation. That racer was Pure, a superlative ATV race from Brighton-based BlackRock Studios, and a very convincing statement of intent from the House of Mouse. Little did we know that while one half of BlackRock was putting the finishing touches to its underrated off-road gem, another team was secretly working in parallel on Split Second, a new breed of street racing game. Yes, I'm aware that may have set your cliché-ometers ringing, but Split Second is genuinely something new and exciting, like Cats with Wings or a Jackie Chan movie made in the US that isn't awful. But neither of those things exist, which makes Split Second thrice as exciting. At its core, it's a power-up based racer, but where that means strapping a bunch of bolt-ons to your vehicle in every other racer, in Split Second it means shaping the environment to your advantage. And by shaping, I actually mean blowing up in spectacular fashion. If Michael Bay was ever tasked with making a driving game, this is probably what he'd have in mind. Only with Split Second, the end result is an exhilarating ride, rather than a bloated failure with an overabundance of Megan Fox fan service. There's probably a plot, but who really cares? Split Second is about breakneck speed and spectacular track-altering pyrotechnics first, and, well, there is no second, really. As with one of its clear influences, Burnout, not surprising considering a key former member of Criterion is part of the team, Split Second rewards you for skillful, dangerous driving by building up a power bar. However, rather than blessing you with a whiplash-inducing nitro boost, this bar gives you access to power plays, targeted detonations intended to give you the edge on your opponents. Weaker power plays, which only take a portion of your bar and are represented by environmental objects highlighted in blue, generally create temporary shortcuts, deliver payloads of explosives onto nearby rivals, or collapse critical parts of the environment. When I say weaker, that's relatively speaking. For example, a weak power play may cause a 30-foot tower to collapse across the track, whereas a strong power play, which uses your entire bar, can demolish entire buildings and change massive chunks of the circuit dramatically. BlackRock is still staying tight-lipped about details such as the number of tracks, cars, and game modes, but it has confirmed that multiplayer is definitely supported, with 8 players able to compete over live and 2 players in offline split-screen play. It's clear that BlackRock isn't resting on its laurels and banking on the sheer spectacle of it all to get by. Split Second's handling is satisfyingly unrealistic, as any good arcade racer should be, and in a brilliant "why has nobody thought of that before" masterstroke, the heads-up display is located at the back of the car, so there's no need to take your eyes off the road when checking your race position and power play bar status. Split Second is currently set for an irritatingly vague early 2010 release date, but from what I've played, it's almost certainly going to be worth the wait. In the meantime, keep your eyes peeled for an in-depth interview with the game's director coming to Inside Xbox soon. Now over to Andy Ferrand, who's going to tell you how to take your childhood through the rites of passage that lead to adulthood. Are you sure this was the right choice?
Hi everyone. Now, people of all ages use Xbox 360, from kids right up to people as old as Graham. But not everything you play or see on your dashboard is going to be suitable for all ages, due to adult or violent content. Stuff like this, for example. Dan?
Yeah?
See? Way too grisly for kids. So if you've got a younger brother or sister, or kids of your own, and you want to limit the amount of content they can see on their Xbox 360, you can set up a child account for them. You need to make sure both you and the person the account is for have different Microsoft Passport accounts, and that you enter their age correctly, and to set the family settings properly once the account is set up. The big question though, and one we've been getting a lot since the Facebook and Twitter update, both of which are currently unavailable for those with child accounts, is how can I promote a child account to an adult account once I hit 18? Well, obviously you'll need to actually be 18. Once you recover from your hangover, check the account management area of the 360 dashboard and you should see a new option called Promote Child Account. Now, the age that's taken for the account status is based on the date of birth that was provided during the creation of the child account and can't be changed after the account is created. So if you enter the date wrong, you're in trouble. When the account is promoted, any parental control restrictions that were in place are lifted, so you can play 18-rated games, get on Facebook and Twitter, and even view content that some might find offensive, like this introduction of AceyBongos. So, one night Graham was in Amsterdam, right? And he gets...
Yeah, so my top lip's really cold now, but it makes me look younger, doesn't it? Today's headlines. Lips Jukebox gets a new release. Take your mates on the holiday of a lifetime. The Battle of the Sexes is back, and something or other about some gamer score challenge thing. Getting under your Christmas tree and feeling your presence. This is the Bongos Bulletin. Coming to you live from inside Xbox HQ, I'm AceyBongos, and this is the Bongos Bulletin. Today's top story, Lips Jukebox lets you make your Facebook photos sing, and we've just added some new tracks just in time for all those great photos from your Christmas parties. The new tracks are Culture Club's stuttery 80s classic Karma Chameleon, and MC Hammer's fat-rapping, trouser-flapping You Can't Touch This. All you need to do is head to xbox.com/lipsjukebox, choose your Facebook photos, slap some lips on you and your mates, and you'll get a great music video that you can share with everyone on Facebook. The Bongos Bulletin News Desk verifies that it's a proper good laugh, so get to xbox.com/lipsjukebox and try it out for yourself. Next up today, can you think of a better Christmas present than taking your mates on the holiday of a lifetime? I certainly cannot. Now that's the prize we are offering on the Xbox UK Facebook page. The competition closes at the end of this month, so head on over there and you could be in with a chance of taking your pals to one of 10 amazing destinations around the world courtesy of Xbox 360. Now while you're there, make sure you become a fan of the official Xbox UK Facebook page too. Next today, girls or boys? It's a question we all ask ourselves from time to time, but the Xbox.com UK forum community has come up with the definitive way to find the answer. The Battle of the Sexes festive feud. Over the whole of December, teams of girls will be facing off against teams of boys on some of your favourite Xbox Live games. So head over to the Xbox.com UK forums, head to the UK General Xbox Discussion Forum to find out how you can get involved and fight for your gender. And finally, it says here that SuperKaylo has beaten AceyBongos in the Inside Xbox Gamerscore Challenge. Not really a big deal. Apparently there's some forfeit involved. Might have something to do with dressing up as a Christmas fairy. Let's not really worry about that. Wrap me up and stick a bow on me. The Bongos Bulletin is done for this season of The Insiders. We'll be back very soon. Until then, stay sharp, Xbox Live.